when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
And now the Lakers starting group. Doncic out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Big Cat. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's De Silva in at the three, the small forward.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Here's a screen. Here's Kiva. And the three off target. The Lakers on offense. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim?
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
So it's the Lakers now, following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Jackson. Harris outside. This one for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Big Cat. Pass to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
On the wing, Jackson. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock is at 3. Harris. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Big Cat. 33 points last game. Connect finds Doncic. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Lakers passing it around. Another shot. Again, Los Angeles.
Love the high release on Connect jump shot.
For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Rockets in Houston. They set the screen. Harris, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. Harris inside. He's guarded by Connect. Jackson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league. And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Big Cat, guarded by Jackson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Edey following the bucket by the Lakers. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Pass to De Silva. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Some solid defense from Harris.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's De Silva. Now, here's Doncic, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Harris a screen. Here's Kiva. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Big Cat. Just 5 on the clock. Nifty move. It's sent back by Edey.
Off the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bonds checked in. Memphis has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Wells. To the paint. It's deflected. They retain possession. And the shot goes down. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against Boston put on a show. He had 33 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. Great. How impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Big Cat. Sinks that one from the post. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The Grizzlies shooting 33% here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Wells finds Jackson. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's Kiva. Up and in from the low block.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Big Cat. He's got 6. Johnson outside. Here's Big Cat. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Cat. Off target from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Kiva. Rebound the Lakers. Big Cat's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And the shot is good from Johnson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Rebounded by the Lakers. Big Cat's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jackson, a screen on Johnson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
Here's Spencer. Hasn't made one yet. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Lakers leading by 11. Intercepted. Here's Kiba. Banked in off the glass.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Mitchell comes in for Luka Doncic. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Big Cat. Back to Johnson. A floater. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80%.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Lakers leading by 5. Jalen Wells was out there with Jackson. And it's Diabate in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Big Cat. It's blocked. Here's Spencer. Covered by Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Excellent D there from Big Cat.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Grizzlies pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Pass to Diabate. Here's Big Cat. 6 points for him. Now here's Johnson. Now connect. 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 8 points for Dalton Connect.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
They set the pick from the arc. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Connect. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Lets it go. And all he win that time before dropping in. 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Big Cat. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so the timeout here called. By Thomas Isolo, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Lakers. One comes in for Hunter, and Doncic is subbed in for Davion Mitchell. And so it's Memphis with it. 9-point game. Pass to Wells, takes a three, sinks the triple. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Big Cat. On the wing, Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. Over Harris, again, Los Angeles.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Kiba, covered by Johnson. Jackson kicks to Wells. Lets it go from deep. Vaughn with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Back to Harris. Here's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They set the pick. Johnson, the pass to Big Cat. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Back to Harris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Harris has got 5 points so far. Lakers leading by 10. Doncic looking it over. Doncic going to work.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Harris passes to Jackson. Over Vaughn. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Luka Doncic. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Here's Big Cat, 11 points in the game. Pass to De Silva. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
De Silva's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Kiba, uses the glass to chop it in. He's got 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And again, it's the Lakers.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Big Cat. Clock at 6. Unloads. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Jackson misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents. Rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Memphis, 7.5 games behind. 1:22 left in the first half. Misses the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Harris outside. Jackson misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Memphis with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Edey with a screen for Harris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Doncic outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter. And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Edey with a screen on Doncic. Edey the bounce pass. Kiba, guarded by Doncic. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's De Silva. No good from the left block. Here's Kiba. Shoots over Doncic. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please take the center court and get ready for the third.
Welcome, one and all.
Taking a look at Memphis. This is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Grizzlies.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Big can out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wells has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. In the corner, it's Harris. All 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 11. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
A shot by Wells, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Connect. For the 3. Second shot opportunity. Here's Big Cat. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Harris. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Jackson. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Jackson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 10. It's Connect on the wing. Here's Big Cat, guarded by Jackson. Here's Big Cat, shot from free throw range. No good off the front iron.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Edey. Nice D from Big Cat. LA's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bounce pass Connect. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Connect gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Wells in the corner. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 6 points.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Down low. And the rejection by Jackson. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Kiba, guarded by Doncic. Edey a screen. Kiba. Offline with his three.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Good on the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Doncic against Harris. Pass to De Silva. He's all alone. Here's Kiba. Finished off the break. 14 points for him.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Lakers, number one.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Heaney. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Big Cat. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the call will go against Big Cat. That's foul number 2 for him. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Connect. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Three on the clock. Shoots it. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 8. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Vaughn. Now Connect.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Harris against Doncic. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Harris. Here's Kiba. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside. Big Cat goes up and lays it nice and easy. Big Cat's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harris. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Connect. Here's the screen. No good on the triple. Harris looking it over. Here's Kiba. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 17 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hells with the steal. Inside. Out to Harris. From deep. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to connect. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Here's Vaughn. Fires it up. Rebounded by Jackson. And here is Harris. He's got 16. The 3. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
1:04 left in the third. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. With some changes. Big Cat, he's checked in for Vaughn. Dalton Connect comes in for Miles McBride. And Doncic is subbed in for Mitchell. To take the lead for 3, Harris. Rebound by Johnson.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Big Cat gets the bucket.
The quarter where it is improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And for the Lakers. Big Cat out there with Hunter. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Doncic. And it's Connect in at the 2-guard spot. Jackson setting the pick here for Harris. To tie it up. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 19 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Hunter. Johnson outside. It's Connect on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Wells finds Harris to take the lead. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Doncic against Harris. Ball stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Doncic.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Big Cat gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Wells. From outside, off the mark. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Counted good. He's got 27.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
For 3. The shot will not fall.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Grizzlies have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Out to Harris. A three. Rebound the Lakers. Connects. Got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Lakers leading by 3. And here is Hunter. Shoots over Wells. No good on that one. To the inside. Pass to Jackson. For 3, Harris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Hunter. That one goes. Counted.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Harris has got 15 points in just the second half.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
It's intercepted. He's guarded by Connect. Johnson rips down the board.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Big Cat.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
From deep, Hartenstein with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here we go, one-on-one. The glass. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Big Cat. Here's Doncic. Oh, falling away.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Harris got a hand on it. Puts up the 3. It's off. And it's Harris with the ball for Memphis. It's a one-point game. Now Jackson. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. Down he goes for 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Harris outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hartenstein. Now Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic.
Well, this is the level of rim protection you get with Jaren Jackson Jr. He takes pride in being this team's defensive anchor.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. Coach clearly feeling the necessity. To regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Harris outside. Now Jackson. Outside Harris. Three-pointer. Good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So a close game sees Memphis take